Imagine standing at the finish line of a race you didn't even know you were running, gasping for air while the world moves in slow motion around your exhausted, shaking frame. You have the talent, you have the vision, yet your hands are empty and your spirit is strangely quiet. You are witnessing the slow evaporation of your greatest ambitions, watching as the you that was supposed to change the world becomes just another face in the digital crowd. The weight of your unfulfilled potential is a physical ache, a silent scream that echoes through the hollow halls of yore. This is the hidden tax of a life lived in constant, impulsive leakage, a state of being where your most vital resources are traded for the cheap, fleeting illusions of a screen. You are a high achiever in name only, a captain whose ship is currently sinking under the weight of. But there is a playbook, a set of ancient, biological rules that the world's most dominant men have used to sharpen their discipline and crush their goals with terrifying, surgical precision. This is the blueprint for the modern titan, a manual for the man who refuses to be just average. Semen retention is the cornerstone of this playbook, the foundational practice that turns a soft, distracted mind into a diamond-edged instrument of sovereign masculine will. You are not just abstaining from a habit. You are building a fortress of internal power that the world cannot eventually breach. Your blood is no longer just a fluid. It is a pressurized liquid intent, a biological oil that fuels the machinery of your destiny until you become a force of nature. This is the moment the goosebumps hit as you realize that you are carrying the fire of the. The playbook begins with the absolute rejection of the release culture that has crippled the modern masculine psyche and left it gasping for air in a sea of pixels. You are declaring war on the easy path, choosing instead the rugged, steep ascent toward the peaks of your achievement. In the first week of this protocol, you will feel the raw, untamed friction of your own growing discipline as it grinds against the soft edges of your previous, lazy, and very comfortable life. It is painful, it is loud, and it is the most beautiful sound you have ever. You are training your nervous system to handle higher levels of internal voltage, preparing your vessel for the massive electrical load that comes with true, high-level success and power. You are a circuit board being upgraded in real time, replaced by components that can withstand the heat of the. As the days turn into weeks, the playbook demands that you transmute this rising energy into the physical world through relentless, high-intensity output and deep, focused, and very soul-searching work. You are no longer just thinking about your goals. You are hunting them with a lethal, quiet, and your morning routine becomes a sacred ritual of self-mastery, a series of cold starts and heavy lifts that signal to the universe that you are ready for the weight of your crown. You are forged in the silence of the dawn, a warrior preparing for a battle that. The playbook dictates that you guard your eyes and your mind with the ferocity of a dragon guarding its gold, for your attention is the most valuable currency you will ever truly possess. You are a closed system, a pressurized chamber where the energy is focused into a single. You will notice that your luck seems to change as you move deeper into the protocol, as if the world is finally recognizing the authority of your new, dense, and powerful presence. Opportunities will seek you out, drawn to the radiant heat of a man who is finally. High achievers swear by this because it provides a baseline of mental clarity that cannot be bought, borrowed, or faked through any amount of caffeine or external stimulants in the modern world. You are tapping into the primary source, the biological wellspring that has powered every great human. The discipline of retention creates a ripple effect, sharpening your ability to say no to the distractions that once stole your time and your very precious, limited masculine energy and focus. You are a master of boundaries, a sovereign king who decides exactly who and what enters. Your decision-making process becomes a cold, calculating machine, free from the emotional turbulence that once clouded your judgment and led you into the traps of the mediocre and the weak. You see the board for what it is, and you move with a confidence that is. The playbook is not for the timid. It is for the man who is willing to be uncomfortable for the sake of his future self and his long-term, lasting legacy on Earth. You are sacrificing the now for the forever, a trade that only the most elite. You will feel a sense of aggression rising within you, but it is a controlled, focused aggression that you direct toward your professional and personal obstacles with a very lethal and surgical precision. You are no longer complaining about the world. You are bending it to your sovereign. This is the dominion frequency, a state of being where you occupy more space and move with a deliberate grace that suggests you are the only person who truly understands the moment. You are a titan in a room of shadows, a beacon of true, focused masculine. As the months of retention accumulate, your potential begins to manifest in ways that are truly supernatural, as if you are finally in tune with the rhythmic heart of the universe itself. You are a co-creator of reality, a man whose intent is backed by the full. The emotional weight of this discipline will often hit you during the moments of greatest victory, as you realize that the success you have achieved was built on the foundation of your silence. You feel a deep, soulful respect for the warrior within you who held thee. But the playbook warns of the loneliness of the top, the realization that as you grow in power, you will have fewer and fewer peers who can truly understand your long, hard journey. You must be comfortable in your own skin, a king who is his own. The suspense of your life is now a source of quiet, calculating pride, a feeling that you are a ticking clock of potential that is finally beginning to strike the hour of greatness. You are standing on the threshold, and the only way is forward into thee. You will face moments of intense temptation, where the digital shadows will try to pull you back into the comfort of your old, gray, and very depleted existence in the dark. But you will remember the playbook, and you will remember the fire that is now burning. Tears of a fierce, protective joy may sting your eyes as you watch your empire grow, realizing that every brick was laid with the strength of your own unyielding and powerful masculine will. You are the architect of a destiny that is written in the language of. The playbook ends with a reminder that your potential is a debt you owe to your ancestors and your future descendants, a gift that must be used with the utmost honor. And you are the bridge between the past and the future, a man of iron, and the screen of your old life is fading, revealing a world of infinite color and infinite possibility that was previously hidden by the fog of your own long-term and very sad depletion. You have unlocked the code, and the world is finally yours to lead. And the final silence of the script is the silence of a man who has finally found his true purpose, to be the absolute best version of himself that can possibly exist on this. You are the retained man, the high achiever, and the master of the playbook that leads. Your journey is now a legend in the making, a story that will be told by those who seek to follow in your footsteps across the rugged landscape of human achievement, and you are ready for the final step, the ultimate evolution of your own powerful soul. The final suspense is the realization that you are just getting started, that the peaks you have reached are only the foothills of the mountain you are always born to climb, and you are the master of the fire, the captain of the soul.